You agree with me. And you gonna stop doing that too. I'm gonna start calling your. I'm gonna
I'm
start calling your card.
I'm
gonna start calling your card. I'm gonna start calling your card.
We agreed with you in the beginning.
Yeah, I didn't agree with you.
In the beginning, you was.
I'm gonna start calling everybody up here card. Because what niggas be doing?
Do it.
You don't do it. I don't gotta call your card. You don't do it. I'm gonna start calling.
What
your
I
card.
do?
You'll sit there and you'll toss out some bait to the piranhas and have them niggas sitting. You be like.
He did. No,
wait. I do that, but you're moving the goalposts. I didn't do that with y'all.
Yes, you did.
You said turn the oven on. You at one point.
No, yes, you did.
At first,
I
said that.
I did
first.
not start that conversation.
No, you didn't. No, Imani started the conversation.
That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is you had thoughts in the conversation, and you be like.
Well, I have thoughts in every conversation. I just don't
that some of your thoughts be inappropriate or that don't side on the side of popular opinion, and you'll shut up. You didn't used to do that. Now you will. I'm gonna start calling. Just chill. I can't.
Yes, I have a filter to the things that I think and say.
Got it.
I agree with that. I also disagree with some of the shit that you had to say in the conversation, and I agree with some of the shit you said. Like for me, if y'all gonna have those type of talks that I normally stay away from, I'd like to shut the fuck up and hear both sides.
We can't really have them though, and that was my point. Well,
but we can.
What's good, people? It's your boy, The Kitchen. Now, what you just heard there was Ish confront Joe and call him out for causing arguments not only on the show, but behind the scenes. And this is why I love Ish for being on the JBP, because he is the only one that isn't a yes man. And let's just think about this for 1 second. Do you guys feel like Ice would call out Joe? Do you guys think Imani would call out Joe? Do you guys think Flip would call out Joe? Well, Flip would do that, but Flip is chaotic. People wouldn't take him seriously. Plus, Flip has crashed out so many times on the pod and off the pod. The minute he brings up something serious, people will just take it as, he's crashing out. He's just doing this for attention. They won't take him seriously. Ish rarely crashes out in a manner that Flip does. So there is more merit to this claim. Now, if you guys don't know why Ish called out Joe, it's because last week on Patreon, a huge, heated debate went down between Marc, Lamont Hill and Ish, which was all started by Imani. Now, this argument stemmed from Quinta Brunson, I think that's her name, the actress, Quinta Brunson, sadly getting a divorce, but then Imani would notice that Quinta Brunson's spouse is a white man. And ever since then, Imani has looked at her a certain way because she preaches black everything, black excellence. She speaks on black issues. She loves bringing up that she is a proud black woman. So you would think that she would have a spouse that is a black man. But nevertheless, Ish and Marc would go at it for almost an hour, debating on a topic. They would go off on topics. They would go off on tangents. They wouldn't stick to the actual topic at hand, which led to heated arguments and just a lot of pointless information. But like I said, Ish will call out Joe for starting most of these arguments. And I, for one, completely agree with Ish. Joe loves chaos. Joe loves starting narratives. Joe just loves mess. And this is not his first time doing this. Joe loves to start narratives. Remember the first narrative he started between Melissa Ford and Ish? Not only in front of the camera, but behind the scenes, he would allude to them talking outside of work. He would then allude to Ish sharing drinks with Melissa. Then when it got out of control, Joe then sat her down for an episode and started gaslighting her, telling her, yo, what you're doing is wrong. Do you know you could potentially break up a happy home? Do you do this everywhere you go? Do you have to flirt with other women's men? Yo, you need to stop. What you're doing is wrong. Like Joe didn't start all of this himself. He took no accountability for his actions. He just blamed Melissa. He threw her under the bus. And even Ish would do the same when Joe brought up the topic about his G card being in check and Ish's not being in check.
But you've also been booed up for a while.
What that got to do with your G card?
I don't think that has nothing to do with the G card.
Okay, so then maybe I need a little bit more reference in order to understand.
The old Joe didn't tiptoe.
No, don't do this. Don't do this. That's just explain to her.
No, I'm going to explain.
But don't use it with me, the old Joe, new Joe.
Oh, so
what is a G card?
I got it. All right, let me give you an example. I'm going to give you one that you could just clearly...
Okay.
I have to.
Okay.
The shit that you do, that I let you do, stamps my G card that it don't really affect my household.
The shit I let you do.
Yeah, niggas is idiots.
No, did you hear him? No, I don't think y'all heard him. I don't think y'all heard him. Y'all didn't hear him.
And it's not just that. I can name others. Remember the Melissa Ford and Imani debacle? Where Joe would make little remarks about Imani and Melissa hooking up behind the scenes while Imani was in a fully committed relationship. But this actually may have broken up his relationship because Imani would then admit that his girl heard about the Melissa narrative and she had questions. But then a few weeks later, they would split up, ruining what could have been a beautiful blossoming relationship. Or I'll give you another one. Remember the Freaky E narrative? Or the broke Imani narrative? There's just so many I can name because Joe loves mess. But maybe I'm wrong in this situation. Let me know how you guys feel. Do you guys feel like Ish was right in his assessment? Or is he just completely wrong? Once again, let me know how you guys feel in the comments. Until next time, it's your boy The Kitchen. Deuces.
Broadcast is too big for me to let y'all
You're right.
keep kind of speaking in code.
True.
Got you. Okay.
So either we can have the talk at some point later, because I still don't think that's a conversation to open with.
No,
I got you.
So we can revisit later.
I'm seeing the internet going on fire about it.
And I was just gonna say real quick before
I
we start.
love that,
Hold
though.
on, Flip. My point was, in the room it was different. Out there, it's messenger versus message. Ish can't say certain shit because he got a white girl, no matter what.
And that was the point that I was
Got it. Okay.
So when they hear that, it's
sounds
dismissed.
Wait,
I hate that point.
It's the truth.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's
Wait, yo, dog. How you gonna say you hate the point when you the nigga read the comments? The comments say, yo, who the fuck are you to be saying that when you got a white girl?
Some people say that.
What are we talking about?
A lot of people say
A
that.
lot of people are saying
It's
that.
a lot.
When did you start reading comments?
I don't read them as much as I used to read them shits. Nigga, they come in your inbox. Pause.
So these people.
Everybody reads comments.
Yeah, no, I thought so. He just earlier said he didn't read comments.
Everybody reads comments.
No, I don't. Dog, when a nigga is
already
tagging
explained
you
that.
or adding you,
Oh, you're saying like
what
they
the
get
fuck you
people
don't
are sending
have
them
a
to
choice
you.
but to
Gotcha.
read it.
So we can move past it.